From here, what I want to think about doing is getting this hook out and also getting this frame out to get the underhook, right? So the underhook's really important, and I tell a lot of my students, whoever wins the underhook fight is usually going to win the position, right? So from here, I'm going to go ahead and switch at the same time. My hand comes out for the underhook, and then my legs figure 4 around Stefan. So now, if you guys see, I'm playing on an angle. I'm playing to the outside of Stefan's body, avoiding being right underneath and getting squashed. I think I heard my vertebrae snap a few times there. So we're here, and I want to lock and maintain this underhook position. From here, with this bicep trapped, I want to, again, make sure that I'm not letting his arm come any closer than it needs to, and then I'm going to go ahead and use some momentum here and drive my body up onto my elbow. Once I'm on my elbow, I'm looking to post up on my hand, come up. I have a hook in. This is great for me, okay? So a couple things can happen here. I can go seatbelt grip, right? Once I go seatbelt grip, I can try and drag Stefan back on top of me and get both hooks in. Or, if I come out here, I can go ahead and remove my grip and come out behind and start to play from a different angle. A lot of the times your partner will feel a little bit threatened. They might even roll onto their back, in which case I've now reversed the position and I can look to pass. So we're going to go ahead with the same movement one more time, but from a slightly different angle. I want you to really pay attention to the way that I'm moving on my side here, not getting squished underneath Stefan, and pay attention to the way that my legs and my arms are framing out against him, okay? So I'm here, my attack to go here fails. So again, I want to get over onto my side, make a frame. So my hand goes on his bicep, my other arm is tucked in across his chest, and not letting him get the underhook and keeping it tucked in on the elbow, on the armpit. If you guys also notice my leg here, my hook is on the inseam, and my knee is blocking his pelvis from collapsing in, right? If I let my knee come on the inside, Stefan's gonna push both my knees together, and now I'm gonna get past. So we're here, and I wanna maintain a bit of distance by being able to frame out. So I have a bit of a rectangle, I guess, you know, a good shape, a geometric shape here, a rectangle frame, and then my hook. What I want to do next is, again, go in for the underhook and transition my leg to the outside. So I'm going to do it at the same time, and I track low. Once I come here, I'm going to come up onto my elbow, all the way up, and if Stefan goes ahead and rolls to his side, that's great for me. If not, and he stays on all fours, I have one hook, so when I come out, I want to go ahead and seatbelt, and from here, I can either roll over and take the back, or I can also roll to the same side and take the back as well.
I find it really interesting that all these little tweaks that you're doing are stopping me from settling my weight on you. Because of course, what I want really to do is get past this bloody leg, past the instep, past the knee, get the underhook here, get the cross face here, turn it flat on your back, and then pop your head off with my shoulder here, right? And sometimes you need to get people to tap out and you're not moving around anymore. But it seems like every single step that you're doing is stopping me from getting you flat on your back and getting those two grips.
Yeah, so again, it plays back into this idea that I was talking about earlier about transitioning and expecting the worst, already forecasting what's coming and not letting it happen, right?
And you've trained it before, so you know what to expect.
And I think a lot of the times when you learn techniques, how many times have you learned an escape from the worst scenario? We learn how to bridge out of cross-side. We don't learn what to do between when somebody passes you and you end up on your back. So these moments in between are really, really essential, because if I'm not thinking about, oh crap, Stefan broke past my guard, he's in the half guard, and now he's gonna start to pass me. It's inevitable, you're much bigger, I'm gonna just expect him to pass. So knowing that, I have to start setting myself up so that I don't let him pass, right? I don't wanna get myself into a situation where I'm just like, okay, he's gonna pass my guard, I'm gonna be underneath him, and now I'm just gonna be stuck here for the next 5 minutes. So that's why all those details are really important. You wanna be annoying, right? I wanna
You're good at that.
Yeah, I wanna be a little bit annoying, because if anything, it's going to irritate and frustrate my partner, and it's going to cause them to move in ways that they might not otherwise think of doing, right? You're probably used to just slamming through and getting into a better advantageous position. So what I want to do again is just keep his weight off of me, frame, make a little bit of space. I'm in a defensive mode. I need to make space. He's in an offensive mode. He needs to take space away. Don't let your opponent do that. Continue to make space. Maintain the space that you're able to take. Don't give it back. And from there, you got to keep moving until you get into a better position. It's much easier to escape out of positions that aren't fully committed yet, right? So that's the idea here, is I need to make that framework work for me, not for you.